Hold on. Okay, let's try it now. Oh, too low. Now? Now. Hello. Hello. No. Okay, now? Ah. Okay, that'll work. Sorry there. Um, I do readjust my volume. Hopefully I'm loud enough. Maybe not. If I'm not loud enough, just, um, you know, turn up your volume. Anyways, oh, maybe I should look at you. Um, I've been watching a lot of videos. Um, well, I lied. I watched a video. It was by Chris Crocker. I'm sure you've heard of them. And it was my very American view on um, abortion, I think it was. It was something like that. And I made a reply video. Um, and I've been getting a lot of, nice comments. Three. I've gotten three so far. But, for me, that's a lot. So back off, bitch. Anyways, I keep hearing the term pro life, and I want you to know just how much I detest that phrase, pro life. Really? Because you, my friend, are insinuating that I, who is for pro choice, that I'm also pro death. Excuse me. Now, maybe you don't realize you're insinuating that I'm pro death. Um, but the funny thing is, I'm pro death when I want women to have the choice to do what they want with their bodies because it's their body. I don't want the government dictating what women can do with their body. I believe that if women are raped and become pregnant, that they shouldn't have to carry that baby to term. I believe if that baby is not going to lead a fulfilling life due to illness, disorder, anything, that it shouldn't have to be forced to live life. You know, I wonder how many people have committed suicide. If you took, like, in the last 10 years, let's just say in the last 10 years, all the people that have committed suicide, and you ask their parents, if you ask their mother, not their father, their mother, if they ever thought, even, just considered abortion, then I don't know. I just wonder how many suicides could have been prevented, because when you commit suicide, it's because you are not in a place where you feel like you're going to get better, or you have, severe depression. Like when I attempted suicide, almost like a year ago this week. Yay me, a whole year without trying to commit suicide, except for one time, but we'll go into that later. Um, I know, like, you're in a place where you don't think it's going to get better, where the only way out is killing yourself. Well, those people were suffering. Those people were suffering. How long did they suffer? You know? Like, hold on. There. Because, that is suffering. That is pain. That is the want to die. That is taking your own life voluntarily. You know? That is, I don't know, laying there convulsing as your body tries to dispel itself of the 20 sleeping pills you just took, hypothetically, and you're thinking, this is my way out. This is it. This is my freedom. You know, if that baby, if that person, while they're a fetus, not even a baby, a fetus, which I personally don't think has the mental capacity to feel pain, if they had just been aborted, think of all those years, all that negativity that could have been, avoided. No. So I am not pro death. I'm pro choice. Oh, and by the way, get this. Okay, a pro lifer shot and killed an abortionist, an abortion doctor in Kansas. You know, I wrote a letter to that family saying how disgusting that was, that a pro lifer murdered someone. Murder. Taking someone else's life voluntarily. that's that's up there on the list of things you should burn in the torturous depths of hell for. And you know, it amazes me because my view, Republicans, I fucking hate Republicans because Republicans are so backwards. They want to control you. They're the people who are destroying our country, in my opinion. In my opinion, and only my opinion. You know, oh, well, they want to keep tradition. No. Progress for the sake of progress. Progress for the sake of humanity. You know, if it wasn't for progress, we would still have typhoid epidemics, um, cholera epidemics. No, no. And because of a woman, I want you to know that, a female, a vagina and all, the cholera epidemic of New York was stopped. The infant death rate plummeted because of a woman. Um, I want to say Mary Baker, but don't quote me on that. But it just amazes me because Republicans want to dictate how people live. It's the Catholics, it's the Lutherans, it's the Baptists, it's all of them. You know, that's why I hate Christianity. I mean, don't even get me started. Okay, as you know, I'm gay. Let's get it out there. Now, um, you know, they're just so full of hate. So full of hate that is just so disgusting. It makes me sweat with anger. I get so angry, and I go to a Lutheran school. Don't get me started of all the shit I've attended or had put on me there. Um, I don't know. It's just disgusting. You know, they think of us, the pro-lifers. I think they see us as little Hitlers going around exterminating everyone. No, you know, if the mother is going to die, but the baby will live, then ultimately it's her choice if she wants to live or sacrifice her life for a fetus that she has no clue how it will live. You know, what if it grows up to be a murderer? What if it's the next Jeffrey Dahmer or something? You know, what if it's the next Charles Manson? So, you don't know. So, if I was a female and my life was and my well-being was being threatened by this little fetus, then yeah, I would abort it quickly because I certainly don't want little Jeffrey Dahmers running around killing people. I don't want little Charles Mansons running around manipulating people to kill other people. So yeah, and you know what? If you don't like this video, you can take it and you can just live with it. I want you to live with my view. I want to torture you because I want to lay on your mind that you were trying to control people. You know, tradition, 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 tradition. Progress for the sake of progress is my motto. So that's all. Um, I hope you enjoyed my little rant. Probably like no one will watch it, but blah. Okay. Oh, and this video cannot be shown or embedded or anything. You'll have the option to embed because I want you to like be tempted, but if you use it, I'll sue. You know, because I'm saying it right here, right now. Nobody, without my written permission, signed by me, does not have the ability, the whatever, anything, the right to copy this video in any way, shape, or form. And that'll be written on the little box on the side, on the more info. But like, if I see this in my school or something, I want you guys to know I'll sue. I would sue my school so quickly. Oh my gosh. Um, but that's beyond the point. So you can't use it unless you have my written permission signed by me. Yeah, that means if you want to use my video, you have to mail me a letter via the post, and I'll reply back either giving you permission or not giving you permission, and I will sign it.